Okay, so you want to be a meme coin millionaire. Well, I've got some ideas for you. So let's talk about it.
Because you asked for it.
This is the Hey Ed YouTube channel. I am your host, moderator, and all-around nice guy, Edward Anderson. I'm not a financial advisor, so don't construe anything that I mention in any of my videos as financial advice. Always do your own research before doing anything with your money. Now, we all hear these stories about people who are becoming millionaires every single day in the meme coin space. This is a very exciting little area of the financial world. But at this point, you're probably saying to yourself, well, geez, how do I get in on the fun? How do I become a meme coin millionaire? And that's what I'm going to be talking to you about today. I'm going to give you some ideas about what's going on right now in the meme coin space, how it's creating an exceptional opportunity for you. And I'm going to give you some specific meme coins that you just might want to look at. Okay, now bear with me here, okay? Don't just jump forward to my meme coin picks, because in this scenario, context is everything. So I want you to listen to this entire video. Now, let's start with the fact that the meme coin space is the most aggressive of the most aggressive, okay? This is a risky space, okay? The vast majority of meme coins are rug pulls. The vast majority of meme coins go to zero. Only, I don't know what the exact number is. I think it's only around maybe 10 or 20% of the meme coins actually, survive beyond the first month. On the other hand, you will hear stories all the time about people who got in on the first day or the first week of a meme coin. They put, $200 or $300 into it, and now they're millionaires. But I'll tell you something. You show me somebody who became a millionaire on a particular meme coin, and I'll show you somebody who had several meme coins before he actually hit the big winner. I mean, we all know about the importance of diversity, right? It's one of the key buzzwords in the financial world. But when it comes to meme coins, diversity is not just a good idea. It is a necessity. You have to be diversified, because the chances of you picking one meme coin and it turns out to be 1,000xer or 10,000xer is non-existent. Those odds don't work. The only guy that whoever did that was some guy telling a story at a cocktail party, and he is lying. So if you're going to wade into the meme coin world, make sure you only do it with money that you can absolutely afford to lose, because on some coins you might lose all of your position. So you have to put a little bit of thought into what you commit toward this endeavor. Never put yourself in a chance to let the markets knock you out of the game. Now, I worked on Wall Street for 30 years, a large part of that, as a trader and as a trading instructor. And I'll tell you that I survived that long largely by playing defense, largely by not giving the market a chance to kill me. It's about risk management, right? You got to be smart about this. On the other hand, being too conservative also works against you, because you never do anything. The only people who make the big money are the people who step up to the plate and actually do something. Now, there's a lot of counterintuitiveness in the meme coin space. You would think, oh, geez, I could just trade as a meme coin. If I put money into a meme coin and it moves 100%, in a day, I'll grab it. And I'll just do that all the time. I'll just keep pulling 20% here, 100% there, 300% over there. Well, actually, in my opinion, trading is not a very good strategy with meme coins. Okay, in the meme coin environment, I think you want to take a hodling perspective. Okay, now you shouldn't just buy and hold for forever. In most cases, there's a lot to be said for that middle ground. The swing trading idea inside of the trading environment. But I'll tell you that we all know stories that people put $100 into bonk. Okay, and we all know what bonk did, or Pepe coin, or you name it. Now, all of those coins started out with like no valuation, like $100,000 or $500,000 of market cap, and that was it. But then within, half a year or a year, there were ungodly amounts of money. There were very few people who got in right at the beginning, actually held on long enough to get that massive move. So if you think that you're going to turn $100 into $100,000 or $1 million, you're probably not going to do it by trading in and out of it. The way you're going to get there is you took your little position and you sat with it, and then one day you look up and it's worth $100,000 or $1 million. So just to put a bow on it, okay, if you're going to be into space, I think your general plan should be to acquire a little portfolio, a collection of meme coins, and then just kind of keep an eye on them, here and there, and hopefully one day, one of them or more are going to pay off in a very big way. And if some of them go to zero, or some of them do a whole lot of nothing for a long period of time, you're okay with that because you will have a plan. You'll say, well, I'm okay with it because I know that's the way the meme coin world is. Now, I don't know what the number is, but there's got to be, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 meme coins out there. Okay. So how do you find the ones that have the potential of giving you that really big move? Well, one thing you can do as kind of a first filter is find somebody on YouTube or in a forum that has a pretty good track record, and maybe use that as, well, if he likes it, I'll look at it. Now, don't just go into a meme coin because somebody mentioned it. Do your own little research. Just use that as a starting point because there are so many coins out there. You have no real efficient way of wading through all of them. I mean, honestly, there's a new meme coin, every minute, it seems like. They are coming out, anybody just, can create a meme coin. I mean, we're talking about the wild, wild west here, okay? All right, so let me transition now into a more meatier topic. Let's zero in a little bit. Let's talk about what's going on in the market right now. Okay, so I'm recording this on April 3rd, okay? And I'm going to give you kind of a snapshot of what's going on right now in the meme coin space. You've had a couple of weeks here where pretty much everything has been bleeding red. Everything has been going down. So maybe you have a meme coin that you acquired, a couple of weeks ago, and you thought you got a really good price on it, but now it's down 50 or 70%, from there. Well, you're not alone. The entire space has been kind of drugged down. It might not be an issue with your particular meme coin. It might be caught up in the mood of the market. And let me tell you why that is. And you might think that this is oversimplification, but trust me, this is true. Let me tell you what the biggest culprit has been in the recent sell-off in the meme coin space, in aggregate. And that is this guy, Bitcoin. Now, this is the 1-year chart on Bitcoin. And you can see that it's had a really nice year this past year. But let's zero in a little bit more. Let's go down to the 1-month chart. So Bitcoin made a brand new high earlier in the month here, and then since then has been kind of tapering off. Now we are about 20 days away from the halving. Now part of this sell-off has been just your run-of-the-mill profit taking on Bitcoin. There's no doubt in my mind Bitcoin is going to put in a bottom somewhere in here, and then it's going to make another run toward new highs. I just don't know when it's going to happen, but if you look historically at Bitcoin, this is pretty typical of Bitcoin in front of the halving event. So what does Bitcoin have to do with meme coins, you might say? Well, let me tell you that every asset class, financial asset class, has its own little bellwethers that act as influencers, so to speak, to misuse the word, in a space. And I mean, if Apple Computer has or Microsoft has a really disastrous day, it can pull the overall market down because it has such a large representation in the group. They're what they call bellwethers, right? Well, in the case of the crypto world, that single biggest bellwether is Bitcoin. Bitcoin will set the tone for the entire crypto space, including meme coins. Now, Bitcoin is what you would consider, the blue chip, crypto, right? Meme coins, these guys are tiny. These guys are at the extreme aggressive end of the crypto space. And because they're so small in market cap and in price, they can have very volatile swings. So they are risky, but they can also make you a lot of money. They can make you rich, right? So there's that double-edged sword. So again, if you're going to play in the meme coin space, you just have to understand that. But since Bitcoin has had a nice sizable pullback over these past couple of weeks, it has set the tone for the overall crypto space, including the meme coins. And since meme coins are more sensitive, they reflect that movement much more aggressively. As I'm recording this today on April 3rd, 2024, we're in a period here where a lot of meme coins have been drugged down because of the effect, of Bitcoin, because of this recent sell-off in Bitcoin. But that, in my opinion, creates a wonderful opportunity for those of you who are willing to step up. I think you should be viewing this sell-off in the meme coin space as a really good opportunity, as a really good chance to take a position in coins that have the potential of making you an unbelievable amount of money. But you know, the price you have for stepping in when no one else wants them is you might be early. Okay, you might get in right now at a really good price, and it might become a better price tomorrow. You have to be okay with that because it is virtually impossible to catch the absolute bottom with these guys. So anything you might put into a meme coin in here, you have to be willing to see red before you see green. Now, maybe you already have a meme coin that you're down substantially on. Maybe you're down 50% or more on your position. You might think about leaning into those a little bit more because you can probably double your position for less than your original cost. I don't know, just an idea, right? One final point I want to make before I get into my specific meme ideas. You have to work on your psychology, okay? A little bit here. You have to have a proper, healthy attitude and expectation when you go into the meme coin space. Like I just said, you have to be okay with the idea of seeing red on your computer screen before you see green. You have to be okay with that idea. Because if you want a shot at becoming a millionaire in the meme coin space, you have to live with the idea that you're not going to get there in a day. And that you're probably going to need a little portfolio of meme coins, and then hopefully one of them or more will pay off huge along the way. Might not be today or tomorrow, but eventually it will. Because listen, all of the big name meme coins, you take your pick of a successful meme coin right now. It started out really, really roughly. I mean, people who got into bonk there, they had to wait around quite a while before anything really, happened with that coin. Well, how many people got bored and they dumped it and moved on with their lives? Well, they didn't get the big move. So let me give you four of my picks that I am in right now that I think have the potential of being monster winners. Now, I don't know when they're going to start their big pump. Maybe it'll be tomorrow. But I think all of these have really good shots of being really big winners for you. Now, the four coins I'm going to show you, they have varying degrees of aggressiveness. You can decide, what your risk tolerance is. Okay, so let's get to my four ideas for you to be looking at right now. Okay, now the first one is JEETS. I don't know how well you can see the chart here. I'll blow it up a little bit so it's a little easier to see. This is the 5-minute chart. Let's go to the daily chart. Okay, so JEETS has been around for 11 days. The liquidity on this guy is low. It's 13,000. The market cap is 79,000. So the market cap is under 100,000. This is a tiny coin. The volume is only 14,000 in the past 24 hours. So this is a really aggressive coin. This coin could end up doing absolutely nothing. But look at the market cap, 79,000. If this coin gets to just $1 million market cap, that's more than a 10x move from here. So if you put, $100 into this guy, that $100 could turn into $1,000 just by going, from an $80,000 market cap to $1 million market cap. So, if you put $1,000 in, that turned into 10,000. I mean, whatever it is, right? So the point is that because it's so low, I mean, all the metrics on this is screaming, this is not in the spotlight at the moment. Well, that's okay with me. And here is the website on the coin. Bonk Digit. Okay, so this is like a spin-off of Bonk, right? So if you think, boy, I wish I had another shot at Bonk, well, this might be a way for you to get, another shot at Bonk. Bonk Digit. My next idea is Solana. So Solana, take a look at the daily chart on the guy here. Now, Solana has been around for 3 months. And actually, if you look on the daily chart on this guy, look at this nice long channel going in before that pump. So this is actually a pretty high quality, idea. I think, I'm really kind of loving this here. So the market cap on Solana is 16 million. Liquidity, 800,000. So liquidity is actually very, very good. Market volume, 400,000. So there is actually, some meat on this meme coin. This is the daily chart we're looking at, on Solana. And a quick look at the website. This is the website for Solana. Next idea is Lola. Okay, let's take a quick look for the Twitter feed on this coin. Okay, and here it is. And back to the stats. Okay, so Lola, very low cap, 78,000. So again, under 80,000, right? Liquidity, 70,000. Volume, 13,000. Okay, that's the 5-minute chart. Let's take a look at the daily. Okay, this coin has been around for 7 days. And let's take a look at the daily here. Okay, so this is the daily chart. Okay, so after the first day there, it had a pretty big of a pump and then has been going down ever since. So this one, okay, this is, we're being aggressive, okay? This is not something you mortgage your house to get into. This is something you put a little starter position on it and see if it grows into something. I mean, listen, right now it's trading at 3 zeros 83. It would not take very much for this coin to 10x. So again, that coin is Lola, Lola. And the last one is Super Trump. Okay, let's take a look at the daily chart on this coin. Okay, a quick look at the website. And okay, so these guys, okay, so the people behind this coin, these guys are superstars. These people are serious meme coin developers. But back to the stats. Okay, so let's see, it's been around for 1 month, 2 days. Now, as meme coins go, the meme on Trump, I think, is rock solid. You don't find too many memes that are more recognizable, than Trump. Okay, so just to recap here, my 4 meme coin ideas for today are Jeets, Jeets, Solana, Lola, and Super Trump. Okay, so I don't know when the next meme coin industry pump is going to take place. It's going to happen. I just don't know, from what level, and I don't know which day it's going to start on. But I think that the recent pullback that we've had in the meme coin space does present a really good opportunity for you. So you might want to start nibbling on your favorite little meme coin in here. And just to emphasize that, if you get in down here, you might see a little red before you see green. And there's no guarantee to any of this. Any one of these coins could go to zero, just like any meme coin, right? So just keep that in mind. Come up with a plan. Don't put all of your eggs into, I hate that, cliche, but whatever. Don't put all your eggs into one basket. You want to have a portfolio. You want to have more than one position, and then hopefully one of them or more will turn into monster positions. Okay, that's all I have for today. Please like and subscribe. Ed Anderson, live from Minnesota, signing out.
Copy that.